Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. Yes, it's like I'm working, right? Like 1,000 jobs. I know I just put out a video. I put 2 videos out yesterday. I got later on today, but I've been trying to, it's a very busy brother here. My man, you got to talk to his secretary to make an appointment with the ear, nose, and throat specialist. Man, he's doing big things out there. Man, like I said, I'm proud of you, bro. I see you grind. I see your hustle, man. You be out there. You be out there gaming. Streaming. One man band man out there, man. What's going on though?
Got to, man. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for having me, bro. Hey, man, it's just all about gaming. I like gaming, and so I just like doing it, man.
That's what's up, man. We got a few what's called. Do me a favor, as you guys come in, let me tweet this out myself.
What is going on,
everybody? Gamer here. What's going on, Real Gamer? You know what I mean? I tell people all the time, I said, Obi, that's my man. I said, I don't really rock out with too many Nintendo dudes, but Obi, that's my dude, man.
I don't mess with too many dudes either, man.
Yeah, that's my dude. He real cat. I respect him. Family man, taking his business.
There you
know what I mean? Sometimes, like I said before, sometimes people get caught up in the first of all, YouTube is entertainment. I want to say this. It's entertainment. This is your channel. Like whatever you said, this is your HBO, right? And what you put on. It's entertainment, you know. That's it's not like you're walking around the street saying, "What is going on, everyone?"
Man. Man.
And people sometimes don't realize that.
I have a grill. I don't wear my grill everywhere I go. So.
You know what I mean. So like I said, I've always had. Even you made a video dissing me back in the day for whatever reason.
I forgot what it was. But
minding my business. Everybody always attack next gen. Minding my business. Ain't bothering nobody.
I probably did call you out.
You know what I mean. But it's all good though. You know what I mean. As long as somebody don't get weird, talk about them on my kid, I don't care.
Man.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like I said, trust me, I have a sense of humor. I laugh at it all, man. You know what I mean.
Me too, man.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, as the room is filling up, people might be a little confused. I know I just did a video. We can talk about State of Decay too. My man, Jesus,
I need to ask you a question too, man. But I don't want to throw you off.
No, go. It's your world.
What's going on with Microsoft and E3, bro? I was looking at the
don't come with them floor plans.
The floor plans.
Hey, yo, you sound like talking about them floor plans, Dr. Trey. He hype with them floor plans.
Hey, I'm just asking, bro. I don't know what's going on, man.
Listen, to be fair, Sony had the biggest force place
I saw that
last year and had the shortest show.
Okay.
You know what I mean? At the end of the day. They showed the less content that
you're right. You're right.
You know okay. So maybe again this year Sony's riding heavy with a lot of third-party deals, you know what I mean? And they had to have, they got to show those things there running on their platform. So, you know what I mean? That's not, it's not indicative they're not going to have any games to show, you know what I mean? But
and that's what it really comes down to, the presentation, man, what they're going to present. But bro, when I saw that, I was like, man, Microsoft must be doing something different this year, because I don't even remember last year it being that small.
Well, I don't know. I ain't no place. I ain't no architect, bro. I ain't playing no floor plans. But Aaron Greenberg came out and squashed it. He said, shout out to Aaron. Aaron, my man too. Aaron, a cool cat. Aaron the thug. That's one of them thugs up there, Redmond. Aaron was crazy.
Stuff on Twitter.
Yeah. Aaron ain't like Phil. They got two different personalities. Aaron,
a nice guy.
Yeah, Aaron and Albert Pinello will get at you. You know what I mean? Phil's like the Dalai Lama, be out there wanting to bless everybody, because we all just get along. Aaron and Albert Pinello's not like that. But anyway, but he came out and squashed that. I'm gonna be real with you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna call spade a spade.
Go ahead.
I've been very this, I'm saying, when did they can Fable? 2015, 16?
A couple years ago, 2 or 3 years.
2016, maybe it's going to be.
That hurt me, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Well, it was also rumored that it's coming back too.
Oh, yeah. Fable 4, yeah.
But I've been very critical.
But go ahead.
I've been very critical of Microsoft. You know what I mean? Well, you know what I mean? And it's crazy. I got ousted from the Xbox community. He said I'm hanging around too many Sony guys, and I was hanging around you. I'm turning into a Switch dude.
You are,
all types of stuff. But I say it like this, right?
Mario.
I say it like this, right? When how should I say this? I'll give you an example. Such as yourself. You're a Nintendo guy, Nintendo focused channel, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you come off saying something critical of Nintendo,
I do it all the time.
But it's coming from a valid point. You know what I mean? You're not just someone that claims to be neutral. And it's just out there just hating on Nintendo. You know what I mean? And Obi-Wan, I like to say this, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I would hate to think that it's not the color of my skin, but a lot of things that I've said here, you know what I mean? That Mike or what 343 Studios, the coalition, 343 Studio does the Halo franchise, the coalition does Gears. They need to make something outside of those games, right?
Okay.
Now,
yeah, I feel you.
Such as yourself, since you've been doing,
are they the same group that's making Fable?
No, they posed that they're rumored to be Playground games.
Playgrounds. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Yeah.
Since I've always said this, since I've been doing YouTube, right? I'm quite sure you probably have met people within the industry. I'm not one to look and say idol worship, or
bro, I met Reggie Fils-Aimé, bro. My body ready.
You got him on the hip, speed dial. You text him all the time. I know this.
Yeah,
you're doing big things out in the street.
We be on the beach sipping lemonade, bro. Go ahead.
Know what I mean? And sometimes I hear things, and it's not really a big deal to me. Like I said, my opinion is my opinion. You know what I mean? But I have no reason to lie about video games. I think it's the craziest thing in the world. So when it came out that that the coalition is working on something outside of the Gears franchise, everybody, oh yeah. But it was the same jokers when I was saying, that they need to do more. Like,
yeah. Now, what are they rumored to be working on?
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Perfect Dark Zero, maybe.
Oh, bro, this is what I'm saying. Let me interject real quick, bro. Microsoft, I think they're sitting on a gold mine with Rare, man. If they bring back some of those IPs like Perfect Dark, didn't Rare make Turok?
No, Capcom.
Oh, Capcom. Okay. But I'm thinking, and you may not even feel this, but I'm thinking if they come out with a new Banjo and Kazooie, you'll be surprised.
That's right up your alley, ain't it, bro?
Yeah, bro, if they come out with a 4K, nice environment, I think it'll sell, bro. You got a lot of you'll get a lot of Nintendo dudes for that.
Hey, you know what? Probably. You know what's crazy though? I give Sony and I give Sony and I give Nintendo this that they cater to their fan base.
Yeah.
Xbox guys are more shooter racer over the top multiplayer.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the game may not sell. It may attract some other customers that are in the platform. I'm not really big into platformers. Like I see right now Sony's bringing back Spiral.
Yeah.
And like look, I'm gonna be honest. Like I said before, I want to talk about the Nintendo Switch. 2017, bro. I made the slogan. I bleed green, right? Be the behemoth you are. You know what I mean? 2017 was the worst year for game-wise content since I remember being an Xbox guy. Outside of the X, which I love, I think it's the second coming of Jesus Christ.
Last year?
Yeah, what'd you say?
You said
last year.
Okay.
We had Zoo Tycoon.
Oh yeah, bro.
Disney Rush. Phantom Dust with the original assets.
Yeah.
Blue Vince.
That's why when the X was announced, I said, let me see what game's gonna come with it. And when I saw like Super Lucky Tales and all that, I was like, man, I'm not buying this. But
now it's for the multiplayer. I've always said it's the multiplayer.
Yeah. And then
like I told you,
I bought it about 2 weeks later. About 2 weeks later, I ended up getting it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like you said, next gen, like a single mother drop their kid off. Jokers wearing pajama pants. Man, the hate I get, right? So anyway, check it out, right? So I'm just being honest, but I am, and sort of, I'm gonna switch it back with you. Yeah. I am from the mindset if you want things to do better and to get better, you have to be honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm just being real. That what to me was, like I said, outside of the X.
Yeah.
I told you. I remember me telling you, I said, bro, you got to get the X. Graphics are crazy.
Yeah, bro. The 4K is real, bro.
I said, yo, it's great. It's crazy. It's like a new generation. You know what I mean? That's what I kept saying. You man, it's bananas. 2K.
Yeah.
You got to get it. You know what I mean? And you know, actually, I'm gonna talk to you about this. Like you got the X now. What you think about it? But I'm just being honest. Outside, if it wasn't for the X, like like I'm like right now, the Xbox platform would be null and void. Even with the rumors of State of Decay 2, what I'm looking forward to, right? State of Decay 2, which I'm looking forward to, is rumored to have a $25 price tag or 25 pounds, about $35 here in the States.
Right now, let me ask you this: Isn't that's a Microsoft first party exclusive?
Well, they're not developing it. It's their IP.
Bro, when they made that announcement about Game Pass, I canceled my CD order.
Oh yeah, why would you get? Yeah, I mean, listen. Hey, bro. Look, see it. Let me tell you something. I don't want to get your opinion about this. Game Pass is perfect for a joker like you, right?
Yeah.
I have just about all those games right now. You know what I mean? And I'm going to get it for what because I have a prescription for it now. But you don't have, you bought all your multi-plats on the PlayStation 4. and you didn't have an X, whatever the case may be. So
Yeah.
all those older games like Gears of War 4, you need to come get down with us in episode that Gears of War 4.
Oh yeah, I'm average, bro. I'm average.
I know. I'm just saying. I was, trust me, I was.
First, you get with me in Splatoon. I get with you in Gears.
Oh man, we gonna maybe buy that shit there. You know what I mean? You know I got carpal tunnel. But anyway, so that's ideal for you. But some people look at it as a Microsoft is a last ditch effort, and they're about to go belly up. They're getting out of the hardware. Let me say this, right? The way I look at it is ingenious for them, right? Real talk, right? Because most people will buy Madden, 2K, Duty. They get, and maybe they may buy one exclusive a year, if that.
Yeah.
But if what Microsoft gets you with $10 a month, you know what I mean? So that was about $120 a year, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's scary, which you probably wasn't going to give them anyway. So, you know what I mean? That's ingenious for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I think it's a little bit forward thinking because everything's gonna go digital.
Yes,
Eventually. And just even think when Microsoft first started the Xbox Live, like that was groundbreaking. And they tried it at the beginning of this generation with the whole DRM to try to force you to go digital. But I think what they're doing now, they're sort of seeing where the market's going. I hope it work out for them, man. I hope they buy EA. I hope
buy EA.
I hope it work out for them, but we'll have to see, man. I don't know.
Yeah, it's Black Baron. You and Black Baron cool?
He's been in my comments before. We haven't really talked or anything, but I'm cool. You cool with me? I'm cool with you, man. So yeah, I'm cool with him.
Oh, you wanted to join when you get off? You know, I don't want no problems here, man. But ask first. I'm just not gonna do that. Cool. I know. You at one point you guys had a Nintendo Civil War going over there. Was it there?
Oh yeah, with
cutting each other with mushrooms.
Oh yeah, that was with the hybrid and the home console thing.
Yeah, I was going at it back. What's going on? Was Show taking shots at you or something? Wait, what the hell's going on?
Okay, check that hater, man.
Hey, yo, my man's like the Nintendo Pope out here. Obi-Wan don't bother nobody, man. Obi-Wan alone, man.
Hey, whatever. He can do whatever you want, man. It's all good. I don't really mess with too many dudes, so it's whatever.
You like me? I keep a very, very small circle, man.
Yeah,
very small circle, man. But
what do you want? I don't care.
It's stupid. Hey, but you say off the air, Obi-Wan will be cursing, man. Hey, but let me ask you a question.
See what you get. Go ahead.
The Nintendo Switch. Now, you know, I mean, I've been very critical of Nintendo.
Yeah,
I've been labeled as a Nintendo zealot. That's your primary, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
platform of choice, right? And I've been on the line that said that if Nintendo was the only console manufacturer, I don't think I'd be a gamer anymore. Right? And I got a lot of flight for that. You know what I mean?
You still got Doom 2K,
but the online,
bro. This is my thing, though. And bro, I made a rage video with Microsoft too with the online on my X. Bro, I have Fighter Z, Monster Hunter World.
Okay.
I still can't connect with half my friends, bro.
You know what you gotta do?
Connection errors, bro. I tried everything. I opened up my internet to open NAT type open. I tried everything.
And wait. So wait. First, you might have a No, I don't have any problems connecting with anyone.
But two, Bandai Namco did come out and admit that they're having a widespread problem, and they're trying to fix it on there. It may be the company and not
probably the netcode. Yeah, it's probably the netcode. They're notorious for having a horrible netcode. Like with Tekken, that's why I stopped playing it. Horrible.
Yeah, I got Tekken 7 too.
On the Xbox?
Yeah.
Oh, free smoke, man. We gotta get this free smoke, man.
Anytime, bro.
Free smoke. We gotta set that up, man. I'm gonna dust you off, man. But like I said, the way that I'm accustomed to playing, right? I'm more of a social, you know what I mean, guy. I'm always in parties, bugging out, talking, and that was the issue that I had with the Wii U. Normally I buy everything, right?
Yeah.
Even though I do prefer the Xbox, I bought the Wii U. I bought all the gadgets. I bought all the Gazy headsets. I bought all the big multiplats that came out that year for it, and it threw me off because I couldn't do the basic things that I was used to doing my original Xbox. And I'm gonna get your opinion on this. What I don't understand is that for Nintendo to be the grandfather of gaming, right?
Yeah.
Give it to them. They saved gaming back in the 80s, right? Atari, then they brought all the shovelware, like the Wii, with all that shovelware. But Nintendo came and saved the day. They set a level of excellence. You know what I mean? Well, you know, they had a standard. You know what I mean?
No, no, just when the NES came out, it was it, bro. It had best graphics, everything. But go ahead.
I think Sega had better graphics, but that's neither here.
Oh,
Nintendo had the software.
You're right.
Nintendo had the software. You know what I mean? That Genesis came out, which is beast.
Oh yeah,
but,
I had a Genesis.
But you know, I had them all. So you know what I mean. So when I look at them, and all, I mean, I don't know if they still own stake in the Maryland the baseball team, but then they got rid of that. Yeah, all they do is gaming. You know what I mean? And if I'm wrong, I do stand corrected. But I just know Nintendo most premise on was gaming, where Sony has music, movies, and all other stuff. Right? They're just gaming, right? And I didn't understand. I don't understand why they're so far behind the curve. You know what I mean? The fact that cell phone app. And, and all those different attachments, like that's the craziest.
That's still my gripe with Nintendo, man. They're behind with online functionality. Now don't get me wrong, like their first party games like Splatoon, Mario Kart, it's a good job. You could connect with your friends, play no problem. But things like universal invites, party chats, achievements, bro. I want achievements. They still behind. But this is I have my fingers crossed. They're announcing their online service supposed to start their paid online service.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bro, it starts in September, and I'm hoping they work it out, man. We don't know yet. I mean, I don't have my hopes too high knowing Nintendo track record with online.
Well, okay.
But I don't mind paying for it if it's quality. And so the price points are going to be only like $25 for the year. But I think that's just to get you in. I think they're going to eventually bump it up. But I just they do need to step it up.
What are you paying for? They're using, pay to peer.
Yeah, that's another thing, man. They say that we got to pay, but they ain't explain any features or anything yet, what we're going to be getting. And so that is an issue right now. But E3's coming around the corner. Hopefully, I know before it launches, they're gonna give us some more information on the features. And Nintendo's known for like their software. They're gonna have a big title like Super Smash Brothers. Super Smash Brothers sells like crazy amounts, and so they're gonna like have that at launch with their online, and it's gonna take off. But I do want to see what services they have. That's what I'm waiting for, man.
Okay, I mean they do, but okay, look, you're a content creator, right? I'll give you an example, right?
Yeah.
Well, and with me, I know, and your audience is from Nintendo guys. I get it. I respect the hustle, right?
Yeah.
But even when you taking this day and age, right, where YouTube content creators, we're out there streaming, we're out there playing the games, and Nintendo, it's got the game in their head. Like I just don't understand it. Yeah. Now listen, if you don't know, just say I'm gonna explain how it works down. I'm not saying, oh, next gen, you don't do it for the love, you do it for the money.
Yeah, whatever, bro. You're spending time.
Yeah, it is. Like I'm not gonna lie, like this was a hobby. I put up 2 videos today. I just did a video. It's very tough sometimes, believe it or not, it takes away from your gaming.
Yeah.
I told my grandmother this, right? Check it out, right? I said, gaming has always been I'm gonna be a gamer, I think, forever. But even putting the camera on me, it's like I'm working.
Yeah.
I'm playing the game no I'm working, you know what I mean? I'm working, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fun, but you still yeah.
Yeah, it's still kind of, I mean, I don't know if I said I don't enjoy it as much now. Like, can't do this live stream. No matter all that. Yeah. You know what I mean? But it's like a job now. But just say if Arm & Hammer pays $1 to just I'm just giving an example, to advertise their body wash on your channel, right?
Yeah.
Google only Matters is going to take about 60 cents of that. And if you have a partnership, like I'm with Curse, they're going to take 10% of the 40 cent, and you're left with the just say 30 cent, 25 cent, right?
Yeah.
But Nintendo wants a cut of the 25 cent.
Bro, forget the 25%. They claim all of it sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Bro,
that's and don't get me wrong, love Nintendo, but I've raged. If you're subscribed to my channel, I rage about this a lot of times. They are one of the most aggressive companies when it comes to claiming gameplay.
I don't understand it.
Of their properties, and so you gotta do so many creative things to make sure they don't claim your videos. You gotta have the video a certain size. You gotta turn down the audio. Do a lot of stuff because they claim it, man, and it's free advertisement. That's what I don't get, man. I don't get why they don't just chill out and let us play their games. We're promoting it for them. So
yeah, I don't know. that's just, I don't know, them being extremely old school, extreme, because they look at it, even in Sony, when Sony tried to coin the term let's play, they think about just because they see someone playing the game that it's like going to watch a movie. Like I could watch someone, like I'll give you an example. My cousin, I could never beat Mike Tyson playing Mike Tyson Punch Out, right? And
one of my favorite games, bro.
Yeah, and even though I seen my cousin beat him 100 times, I wanted to experience and play for myself. Well, I can, it's not the same thing, you know what I mean? I'm quite, and you have a bigger platform than I do. Sometimes I get every day, oh, thanks to you, Next Gen, I got this such game, or thanks to you, you know what I mean? I got this, you know what I mean? And they just don't understand that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But here's Nick said again, you know what I mean? And the title of the show, was I wrong about the Nintendo Switch? Now,
you was wrong, bro. You're wrong, bro.
I didn't think it was going to sell as well.
Oh, okay.
I didn't think it was. I mean, I didn't know how well it was going to do. But you know what I mean? Someone's breaking all types of records, and I don't understand why.
I can tell you, I already called it, bro. I said it every single video. When Nintendo announced it's gonna be a hybrid home and handheld, where you could only get your Nintendo exclusives on that system, it's gonna sell like crazy. Because when has a Nintendo handheld? When was the last time a Nintendo handheld sold under 50 million? Never, bro. I can't remember. The Virtual Boy, maybe. But their handhelds, I don't care what Nintendo's saying about it. This is their home console. Most people play it on the handheld. It's a handheld console, and it just so happened you could connect it to an HDMI cord or whatever. But their handhelds always sell good, bro. And so I saw it coming.
Yeah, but the reason why I had those doubts, because Nintendo themselves said this wasn't a successor to the 3DS, and that they were
they're just marketing. So you could keep buying the 3DS. that's all
they were coming out with a successor, but no Nintendo, because they probably do come out with a successor to the 3DS. You think this is it? You think it's not going to be another hand?
I don't think they're ever going to go back, because they're just going to be competing with themselves. I think from now on, Nintendo's always going to be home handheld hybrid, this hybrid console going forward. That's what I think, man. I don't think they're ever going to go back. They might do a home console, powerful console to complement it, more horsepower or whatnot.
What you need? Mario in 4K? Like, come on, you should take the game they got going over there, bro.
I'll take Mario in 4K, man.
Easily go. Listen, I got a Switch, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, you do.
I got a Switch. May God forgive me. My God, my God, my God.
Bro, it's that fire. But I have to say this with the Switch. Where you said like 2017 was a little dry with Microsoft and their software, bro. We had one of the best software years on a Nintendo platform last year, with a big Mario game, big Zelda game in the same year. That don't happen too often. We had Splatoon, a lot of just exclusives that you could only get on that system, and I think that's one of the reasons why it sold so well. Now, talking about 2018, bro, and I was a little upset with Nintendo. That's what part of the reason why I've been playing on my Xbox a little more, because we haven't gotten any major AAA announcements, any AAA games this so far in 2018. We're gonna have to wait until E3 before we get our first big AAA exclusive or announcement. And I don't think they paced it well. I think they crammed too many games maybe in 2017, and in 2018, I mean, we don't have too much. I mean, there's a Mario tennis game that's coming out.
But you gotta look at this. Nintendo's in a very, very unique space, because they're not really competing with anyone else. Like they're not getting the Red Dead Redemptions. They're not getting whatever Battlefield, whatever that's coming out. So they can put out an exclusive one. That's the only software that's there, and people are gonna buy it up in droves. You know what I mean? And like I'm saying, it's not like the Xbox and PlayStation. When you walk into GameStop, you got a wall full of games, and then you have the exclusive over there. It ain't like that with Nintendo. You know what I mean? You go to get the little small section in black. I got Mario last month. I'm gonna get Zelda this month. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Colonist King in your chat just get 25. So show to.
Hold on. Let me go back to the chat.
Gotta do it. They show you love, bro.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That's how they keep rolling in. Shout out to Colonist King.
Hey, hold on 1 second. I gotta get that
for the $25 donation to the homie Next Gen.
Oh, appreciate it. But also my dude, man. That's why Patreon, another Patreon supporter.
Oh, that's
send me your size of your shirts again. We got some new shirts. I'm gonna send out, man. Appreciate it, good brother.
But I say this too. Even with the AAA games, I'm giving a lot of developers a pass because the Switch just came out. A lot of them didn't even know what because Nintendo kept it very secretive. But now that they know what the hardware is, I think we are going to get Call of Duty. I think the next Call of Duty game is going to be on the Switch. I think the next Madden game is going to be on the Switch. Of course, it's not going to be in 4K or anything, but it's gonna hold its own. It's gonna look decent. The example I always go back to is Doom. Bro, Doom is my favorite third-party game on the Switch. The game plays good, man. And I have Doom on the Switch and I have Doom on the Xbox. And this is real talk. I tell you this when we off camera. Bro, because Doom isn't optimized for 4K on my X, it's not that big of a graphical difference when I'm playing it on my Xbox and when I'm playing it on my Switch.
Hey, Obi-Wan, I must remind you, this is a drug-free show, and I would hate to question your integrity.
No, I'm telling you, bro. But now, if they were to optimize it for the X and like have it in 4K or whatnot, I'm sure I'll see it. Like for example, Halo 5, I see a huge difference between that but Doom, I have it on both platforms, and the Switch version holds its own, bro. That's real talk.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I mean, I look at it like this, right? At the end of the day, right? It comes down to the developers. If I'm not mistaken, Doom is using an old Quake engine, but it's neither here nor there. I heard that was a good port, but like my brother Jay Wags, shout out to Jay Wags. There were several other games, like even with 2K.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Bro. Oh, that's they got Doom is a good port.
Yeah, they got some bad ones.
We go to the extreme. I got WWE.
Yes, sir. That's what I was complaining about. And
4 frames per second, bro. It's unplayable.
And what do you call the other one? Xenoblade 420p. What is this, like 580?
But the resolution is low, but Xenoblade is still fire, man. I still like Xenoblade. I still like it.
Hey, Flip Billy says, see how you get this exclusive interview with Eddie Murphy. Nah, that's my dude. I was about to say something, but yeah, you know, that's my dude.
What's up, Flip Belly?
Yeah,
Eddie
that's
Murphy's
my man.
You know how much more money Eddie Murphy has than you, bro?
You know what I mean? And my man got a platinum album. Who's hating on the end?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Copyrighted, man. Hey, but listen. What the issue that I got to switch, because I have a niece. Believe it or not, I have a niece. How do you call my niece-in-law?
Okay.
And Chanel's brother has Chanel's brother has 2 daughters. So I have a niece, right? I don't have any siblings myself, so I got a niece.
Okay.
And she wanted a Switch for Christmas. Uncle Zaire, give me a Switch. Now, I'm like, damn, who the hell asked somebody, Uncle Obama, $300? Goddamn, all right, no problem. Got the Switch. Got her the Switch. So when I got her the Switch, of course, Maya wanted the Switch. You know what I mean? She walked around with a Switch in a book bag. Set it up. You know, I got the Mario for it. I got the Zelda.
Oh, Odyssey look good, bro.
Yeah, that's cool. It's cool. You know what I mean? But it's like going from that to the X.
Yeah. Now, I'll be real. That 4K is nice, man. 4K.
It's not even the textures, just the graphics of overall fidelity.
Yeah.
You know,
like playing Monster Hunter World, and just
that's a beautiful game. That's a beautiful game.
Some of the details. I have one gripe with it. I'm gonna get to that too. But some of the details, like when you throw like a flash bomb and like the monsters, they squint their eyes, and the game just is a beautiful
Capcom.
game.
Yeah, Capcom did their thing with that. Actually, this is the first Monster Hunter that I ever played. I will say this about Monster Hunter.
Me too.
If you've never played the Monster Hunter before, it's a lot to do. You have to sharpen your weapon in the mid-fight.
Yeah.
It's a lot to do. You know, we need to run some Monster Hunter. You probably way past me because you've been killing it.
Nah. I'm like about 6 quests in, not that far.
Oh, we about even then. You know, we can join each other. I know some killer. I got some guys that I'll be running with. They be chopping on the monster back and they be
yeah. I know some dudes too that know everything. That's what I'm playing. I'm playing with a lot of dudes that know Monster Hunter, and they just like walk me through it. But one gripe I have with this, and I hope not too many developers keep doing this with the X, the choice between either frame rate or graphics. I hate that, bro. If you need to optimize the game where I don't have to choose, my thing is, man, if I spend $500 on a system, I want the best frame rate and the best graphics. I hate being having to choose between.
You don't like the choice to either take the resolution.
You can either take resolution or a better frame rate.
Well,
game. And they need to cut that out. They didn't just make the game where even if it don't look the best, where we don't choose. That's PC stuff, man. I want my game to just be maximized for the console I'm playing on.
Well, I mean, people like me personally. I'm a very shallow man. I would take beauty before brains anyway, any day of the week. I always do the dolled up version. You know, I want my face to melt. That's just me.
Monster Hunter, you got to play frame rate, bro. You got to.
I don't play. I know. I just man. You know, I just play. You know, look at you talking like the PC. I don't. You know. Maybe I just do the prettiest version, you know what I mean? And go wall to wall. But you know, some people say they would take. You got to realize this too, though. Even with the X, it's still using the Jaguar core, more or less dolled up CPU. Okay. It has to be compatible with the X. Ain't but so much. They can give you the option. They can tone down the graphics and let you go 60. Because you know we can, like I said, the PS4 and the Xbox One was extremely anemic when they launched. You know what I mean? But speaking of which, when do you think this next generation? Well, Nintendo already started the next generation. When do you think the
PlayStation 5
and the next?
I think PlayStation 5. I say maybe in 2 years. I think 1 year might be a little too soon with the Pro still just coming out. I don't know how many dudes they'll burn. But the Pro don't seem like it's so good anyway. But this is my thing with Nintendo, man. Like Microsoft and Sony, PlayStation 5 is going to be more powerful than the X. Even though I think the X is still going to hold its own. I don't think
there's no hardware.
I don't think Microsoft is going to be good for another 5 years with the X. They should be. But Sony is probably going to up-one them. The games will probably still run similar, look similar. But the 5 will be a little bit more powerful. I think Nintendo, the good thing about Nintendo, they don't got to worry about that. They don't care how many teraflops going to be in the PlayStation 5 because they're going their own path.
Okay. As a gamer, and here's the thing, right?
Go ahead.
Now, I remember before we got the official specs of this Switch, and it was rumored it was going to be on par with the Pro. I remember you was ecstatic. You was excited.
That what, the Switch?
Yeah. You don't.
Don't get me wrong. No. Real talk, bro. If they would have announced a super powerful home console, I would have been just as hyped, bro. Probably even more hyped because I do most of my gaming docked. I don't do too much portable gaming.
Yeah, I'm not into either.
So I would have been just as hyped. But at the end of the day, I know it wouldn't have sold as good as the hand if they didn't go the hybrid route. The handheld and home console route was the best route for Nintendo to go to sell the most system. And this is why I wanted them to go this route, so that they could stay in business and keep making good games for us, bro. So they could keep investing in their IPs and just give us a unique gaming experience. And that's what I.
Okay, but I look. I remember. I give you an example, right? And maybe we may disagree, right?
Go ahead.
Growing up, either you had if you weren't fortunate to have both the Genesis or the Super Nintendo, you was good with either one, right?
Yeah. I see.
For $300, right? And that's a steep price just to get more or less Mario games, right? Because I should say this. I
tell you this though. When the original Xbox launched, how much was it? It was what, 500?
Which one?
The OG, the Xbox One.
It was 500 with the Kinect, yeah.
500 with the Kinect.
Yeah.
Bro, if you look at the specs from the original Xbox One, a lot of people think this is huge. It's a huge leap over the Switch. Go check out the processing power.
Well, you got the undock mode, and you still only got 3.5 gigs of RAM.
Yeah. No, but look at the teraflops, the overall computing. I'm not a real tech dude, but when you compare when
it's docked, I think when it's docked, the Switch is less than teraflop, where the Xbox One
is like 1.03.
No, it's 1.31.
Yeah, it's not that big. It's not that big, bro.
But also too, it has beefier CPU and has more RAM.
Okay, well,
yeah, the Switch only has 3.5 gigs of RAM that's allocated for it has 4 gigs. I think 1.5 is for the OS or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's even with the Switch, the operating system is bare bones. But to its credit, I sort of like just a clean. It's not cluttered or anything. It's just a clean. But it's missing some features like you can't. No. I don't even care about Netflix. You can't download games while you're playing. Like while you're playing, if you're playing,
you ain't got enough RAM.
Yeah, that's it. That's it with the RAM. That's the problem with the RAM. And so things like that, it's a little annoying, but
So you think I don't believe the Switch was a success because of the hybrid. Because I be honest with you, I have yet to really see one in a while. You know what I mean?
Switch?
Yeah, I took my daughter because I think it's more people our age that are buying it.
Yeah.
My daughter goes to singing class. She went in with a Switch with a little bag. This kid's like, "What's that?"
Yeah. You're right.
This is my Nintendo Switch. I have the 3DS.
Yeah. A lot of kids still, bro. The 3DS had like its best month, like in January, and like since 2013, it's still selling, bro. I want to die, man. But yeah, Nintendo did market the Switch to a young adult audience. It is marketed.
Yeah, I haven't seen one though. I was supposed to. At the bottom of my street, I got the Dunkin' Donuts across the street from there. I have the what do you call it? The Starbucks. Yeah, and I go in there. I see iPads. I see. Yeah.
But I tell you this though, bro.
I've yet to see a Switch in a while. You know what I mean?
But I tell you this, it still won NPD last month.
Oh yeah. I'm not negating the fact that it's selling. Yeah. I just want to see how you already put out a Mario. You already put out a Zelda. You done dropped you came out swinging. Splatoon 2. You done put out you know what I mean, all these big hits. Yeah. So if there's no way in hell that Nintendo can sustain that, it's just not practical.
No. But I think they will. You gotta think their biggest selling IPs hadn't even come out yet.
I know what I'm talking about sustaining. I'm talking about far as releasing big AAA exclusives every month. All they did was remix the Wii U library. You know what I mean?
And that has been some of my gripe too. They do have a lot of ports, but the port's still selling good. Mario Kart 8 selling multi-millions. So because a lot of people didn't pick up the Wii U. And so I picked up the Wii U, and so it's a problem to me. But for a lot of dudes, that's their first time playing Mario Kart 8. But bro, Pokemon is gonna be crazy when it comes out. Super Smash Brothers. That's Super Smash Brothers.
Do you think they will release a Pokemon and Smash in the same year? I don't see them doing that.
It's rumored that Smash is coming this year. There's a Smash Brothers game coming later.
They can't because they had Smash in the Wii U. They just taking taking the same games and remixing them. You know what I mean? But
it's gonna sell. Bro, it's gonna sell.
Yeah, I know what it's gonna sell. All Pokemons and Smash sell. Nintendo doesn't have a problem with the exclusive selling. That's never been the issue.
But Nintendo, they do need more consistent third-party support, and I really think they're gonna have more third-party support. That the system is selling well. The Wii U, the system never sold well, and so third party didn't see any profit in the system. I think there's potential for profit with the Switch. So
it's sold at a profit. Don't you think taking no hit on no hardware?
Yeah, no. But I'm just saying, for third party developers, they need to see a profit. If I'm going to make a game on the platform, am I going to make money off of it? And I think it's going to happen. They're not going to get every single third party game, but they get a couple.
Hey man, Nintendo right now they might they got to go back and get the whole 360 goddamn catalog. They started with LA Noire. They can put Grand Theft Auto 5 up there. You know what I mean? The 360 version.
We need GTA 6 too, though. But this is what I'm saying. I don't mind. They do have a lot of old ports, and that is a little annoying. But as long as we got to have new ones too, man. We need some new day and date long. Like a big miss for me was I understand Monster Hunter World not coming on the Switch.
Again, that's what's going on. They got that game.
I mean, they could have scaled it, and it wouldn't have
been Monster Hunter. It'd have been.
But bro,
that game is massive.
But bro, Fighter Z, that game could have been on the Switch, man.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, bro.
Graphics.
Yeah, the graphics look good. I got it in 4K on my X, but
no,
that game could have ran at 1080p on the Switch.
It's not even so much about it's the engine.
Yeah.
What engine are they using?
What engine is it? Unreal?
I don't know, but you know what I mean, because
I don't know.
Switch runs the mobile version, if I'm not mistaken. How the hell it goes?
I think Unreal Engine. Yeah, you're right. But we got Xenoverse 2. We got a Dragon Ball game on the Switch, and that game looks good, man. It holds its own.
You have a what game on there?
Dragon Ball. We have Dragon Ball.
I don't know. I'm just getting to the Dragon Ball thing. I got the new one that came out.
Yeah, we got Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 that came out last year on the Switch. And it could have ran on it. I think that was a big miss.
But it's a fighter though. You know, and I mean, you need like I don't know. That's one of my big issues with Nintendo platforms. I
Yeah,
give me an internet port. I don't like playing things,
yeah,
over,
yeah,
especially fighters over
yeah.
Wi-Fi.
You're right,
Where
bro.
things have to be precise. Like I don't know what the hell. Give me a 10-cent
Yeah,
internet port. Like, geez,
yeah.
geez, Louise.
Yeah, I had to buy an adapter. I have an Ethernet, but I had to buy an adapter for my Switch. Yeah. And that goes back to Nintendo. Just that online, bro. They need to step up their online game, man. They need to step
Yeah, you know what I mean. I don't know, man. But like I said, I'm not gonna keep you. I'm gonna ask you like two more questions. I'm gonna let you get the hell up out of here.
up. Go ahead.
Nintendo and the cardboard. Talk to me.
Quiet line. I see one of my subscribers up in there. What's up, Quiet line? But go ahead.
Right, what's going on, good brother? Nintendo and the cardboard. Talk to me.
Oh, Labo, bro.
You told me. Now listen, I spoke to you behind the scenes when this shit was announced. I said, bro, cardboard. He said, yeah, I already got 3 of them. I'm like, what the hell?
Hey, I got a lot of kids, bro. I got 5 kids.
I understand, man, but you was ecstatic for it.
Hey, low key. But I got it primarily for my kids. But again, that's not something I'm gonna be like playing on my own.
Are you sure?
I'm sure, bro. I'm sure. I think.
Are you saying right now? I'm not going to get this unboxing video. You up there hyping up the cardboard.
Yeah, I'm right, bro.
That might end our friendship right there. That may be the straw that broke the camel's back.
Hey, hold on. Let me get my Labo kit right here, bro.
Yeah, I'm like,
see this Xbox One Xbox, boy? This is my Labo kit right here. I got Labo right here. But I think it's good for Nintendo to do it, man. But I do think they focus too much on the Labo, and that's why we have a lot of indie games coming out right now.
I seen your tweet about it. I want to ask you about that too. I seen your tweet about that. Bro, you know what I mean? It kind of ruffled a few feathers in the Nintendo community.
Yeah. But like I said, man, sometimes I just speak my mind. A lot of indie games, bro.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Man, for last year did a great job with software, but this year, man,
that's why I said they came out swinging. They made a shot that load already.
Yeah. I made a video on it. I was like, Nintendo's like a fat kid running a race. they started off good, but right now they breathing and weaving, man, with some of these because a lot of the games they could have brought into 2018 some of those games, because there was like 1 month in like October we had like 3 or 4 big AAA games, and we don't have nothing this year. But I'm going back to Labo. I got both kits for my kids. I'm gonna check it out too, bro.
No, listen. Maya's 7, and she wants the Labo. That thing's $80. Now I'm a man of very little means.
Yeah.
Cardboard, kids spill stuff. You got kids.
Yeah.
I mean, I spilled my juice.
Yeah.
The cat knocked it over. The dog knocked it over. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man. $80.
Yeah.
Some cardboard.
We got to think. You're not just spending $80 for the cardboard. You're paying for the games too. Like it's software. It's software included. And I think the cardboard itself is going to be cheap to replace. I think that's going to be cheap. I think a lot of it is I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think it is a little pricey. A little by $80 because games are $60. And so,
but them games are like little mini games, bro. It's like the $20 software.
Yeah. So I do think it is a little pricey, but I'm still getting it, bro.
All right. Okay. All right. Oh well. Before I let you go, last question, right? Like I said, I got the Nintendo Switch, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. My God.
Okay.
Obi?
You're right, bro.
That's a double shit. Bro, I can't do it. I'm sorry. Yo, that shit was trash. Trash.
Bro.
Trash.
Because you're a specs guy. You like your games, so you got the 4K TV and all that.
You not like the pretty man. Come on,
man. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate it, bro.
Come on.
I Fighter Z in 4K.
It's so old. You know what it feels like? I got a leap pad in my hand, leapfrog. This is little kids, the first computer leapfrog. Bro, that's what it feels like.
No.
Even Maya was upset. Daddy, where's the Netflix?
Oh yeah. Well, she got an iPad for Netflix.
She got tablets and stuff, but you know what I mean?
I didn't buy a Switch for Netflix, bro.
I'm just saying though, how we not even having Netflix?
But bro, you're not giving the Switch enough credit, bro. Don't get me wrong. Games like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, there's nothing like that running on an iPad, bro. There's nothing that if you pay attention to what's going on in the game while it's playing, it's some impressive stuff, man. What they've been able to cram into this little thing right here. But I appreciate it. And don't get me wrong, I appreciate the 4K, the graphics on my X looks beautiful. Monster Hunter, Fighter Z, those are the two primary games I'm playing right now. But I still like Zelda Breath of the Wild. Love that game from beginning to end. Splatoon still, I play that game all the time, man. Still love the game just because the gameplay, bro. The gameplay is king for me, man. That's why, and I think I could see where you were going. Even when you said Monster Hunter World, you go for the 4K resolution.
I told you I'm a shallow man. I take beautiful brain any day of the week.
I go for frame rate, man. I like the game. I like the game to run good. At the end of the day, man. So.
Okay, all right. Listen. I'm sorry, I almost forgot one of my questions.
Go ahead.
That I also got a lot of slack for this, right? I have a saying that I need to patent this. That I've grown up with Nintendo, but Nintendo hasn't grown up with me, right? Now I take a iconic franchise like Zelda Link, right? I got my man Link, like Lisa Simpson. I don't know what the hell going right there, right? But I would like to see that title evolve to something like The Witcher 3.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Out there chopping heads, or because you see when you had those fans renditions.
You are Link doing fatalities?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like you look at some of those fan made renditions of Zelda running on Unreal Engine 4. Or maybe like the Zelda show, the tech demo for the Wii U. You know what I mean? I want a more mature something that speaks. I mean, that's the same thing about Microsoft games. I don't really care for that art style from Rare. I'm just being honest. You know what I mean?
Bro. I mean, I sort of lean more towards that art style. Because for me, man, I again going back, I appreciate what the X delivers. Forza Horizon 3, oh my God, with the 4K assets, game looks beautiful. But I could appreciate my video games looking like video games, man. Like, if I want to see the sky, I could just go outside and see the sky, bro.
Wait. So I mean, so you don't like realistic? I mean, even a more mature aspect to it.
Yeah. I like both. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want all my games to be just one thing, man. Like, I like
they do though.
I like a variety. No, bro, we got different stuff. We got different stuff on the Switch.
Give me an example, please. Please give me an example.
I already said it, bro.
Give me one game that Nintendo makes that's like mature.
Oh, that Nintendo makes.
Oh, whatever. Something that I'm missing. That they taking heads off.
Well, Bayonetta just came out. Bayonetta, that's. I mean, it's a mature. Bayonetta is a mature game.
It is, but that's a mistake.
But Nintendo really doesn't. But it's just as a whole on the platform, like I could get my Nintendo games, and I could still get just different games at the same time.
I look at it more of a hindrance, and maybe you may feel different.
Okay.
That I think one of the biggest problems that Nintendo have is that Nintendo of Japan makes decisions for Nintendo of America. Decisions for Nintendo of Europe. You know what I mean?
That's why we don't have achievements.
Yeah, what's cool in Japan ain't what's cool over here. You know what I mean? Like, it's what's I'm talking about. Ain't like you got to go out there and reinvent the wheel. Like, and I give Sony credit for this. When the PS3 came out, I had it day one, $600. The PS Now, well, it wasn't such thing as PS Now. Voice chatting went in the middle of the games. You know what I mean? It was like gaming on the Wii U. But they came back a few years later, made a store. Added trophies. You know what I mean? Yeah. Ain't like you got to go out there and reinvent the wheel.
Bro, this might be Nintendo's year. We're gonna be paying for online. We might get out.
Trophies ain't got nothing to do with online, man. That's something that's built within the hardware. They ain't got nothing to do with online.
What's that?
I mean, trophies or achievements or accolades, they got nothing to do with playing online.
That's what I'm saying. We might get achievements now, bro. They might implement.
Bro, it's 20. When achievements came out in 2005, it's 2018.
Better late than never, bro.
Like, come on, man. Like, what is their problem? Like, I would love to have a one-on-one winner. Like, what the hell is you guys' problem?
Bro, I tell you this: when the Wii U was announced, I know I did a video on it. I was raging on the Wii U when they didn't have achievements, and so I was upset when the Switch didn't have achievements. And so, bro, if they don't do it now, I don't think they're ever gonna do it when the.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Then, did there ever comes a time and a point where you say Nintendo, this is it? It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, bro, probably about 2 weeks ago, a month ago.
What happened last month? I missed that one.
All the time, bro. When we were just getting just indie games, bro. When we're just getting indie games after indie game after indie game. I mean, I didn't say I was done, but I was like,
I'm just saying, I'm from the mindset like this, right? And a little old school. I give you an example, and not saying it's that serious, but hear me out. when black folks were picketing and boycotting down south because they couldn't ride in front of the bus,
going civil rights on.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm giving you an example though. It wasn't so much about them, picketing and stuff. It's when they start riding the bus and spending their money that law change. And I'm like from the old school. If you want things to change, is that the other? Don't spend your money.
And real quick, my dude Quiet Line, one of my subscribers in the main chat, he's a sponsor too. He said he said check out Cuphead though. Cuphead isn't realistic. Cuphead's a dope game.
No, I know. Listen, I get it. I like the art style of Cuphead. It takes me back to them old school cartoons. I like the singer. I like the Boona and the Jonah and the Bringer. But every game can't be like that.
Yeah.
That's what made it unique because it's just not that right there was totally a breath. Even if that game would have came to the Switch or the PS4, what made that game unique was the art style.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? More or less. You know what I mean? Had that game been some robots or doing the same thing, it wouldn't have been as successful. It was the art style, and everything was drawn by hand. I'm sorry.
But you were talking about Malcolm X?
No, I'm just Malcolm's joking. Terrible. I was just saying it wasn't until they stopped spending their money and riding the bus did that law change.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm just saying. He said, "We talking about Malcolm X." Okay, crazy. I'm just saying. So if you want Nintendo to change and to get more modern. Yeah, we can't just keep, go out and, I don't think it sends the right message that I'm gonna go out and just keep spending. Or maybe one day you get it. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, I feel you.
We still doing with fucking friend codes and excuse my friends. We still dealing with friend codes and
yeah.
Hey, bro, I tried to hook them two up in line to play some tune. My daughter and my niece. I'm like, my God. Hell no.
I do think it is redundant that they have friend codes because you can already when you create your Nintendo ID or something. It's a unique name. Like nobody else can use GoKubi1 right now because I got that name. And so why can't we just use the name? Why we got to use the name?
You got to use the IP address.
And still Francos. So yeah, I do see Francos. I was hoping that they would have got rid of the Francos with the 3DS, but it's here. It's here.
Oh man, that was like the last straw.
The last straw.
When I went through, I got them both Splatoon. Took them, I got them both Splatoon. So they can play together, and whatever, be online. Yeah. And my God, my God.
I say this, Nintendo, a lot of things that I don't like that they do, but I just like the company so much, man. It's hard.
I know you do. I'm trying to. Why?
Bro, I guess I have so much nostalgia in me, bro. Just growing up as a kid,
bro, you need to go to church. We're gonna pray that nostalgia demon about you, bro.
Bro, but the games are still fun, man. Mario Odyssey, bro.
All right. Let's be clear. Okay, listen. Mario's cool, right? But it's only but so much Mario one man can do.
Yeah, a lot of dudes jump on the ball said 3 times. I know.
There's only but so much Mario. I might go on ball. Like Mario was cool, and I get it. Listen, if I don't have a problem playing the Mario game. Yeah. I want to state that for the record. But damn it, it's only but so much Mario I can do.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Probably the last Mario that I may have beat, maybe Mario 64 with a cheat code or something. I'm not playing Mario. I'm not playing
Mario. Play Odyssey, bro. It's fun.
I played. I haven't. But you got that. I want the Zelda. I got the Splatoon too. I played the Zelda for myself. It's cool. I don't like the save system up there, but that's another story. Okay. Yeah, you know what I mean. And another they don't back your saves up on the cloud. Like what the hell's going on here?
Oh yeah, that's another thing, bro. When I my Xbox One S.
Yes.
When I traded it in and I got my X, I logged in, signed in.
All your stuff was right there.
Downloaded my games right where I left off in Cuphead on my S. It picked up same stage on my. So I can appreciate cloud saves. I think Nintendo should have cloud saves. I'm gonna talk about like stuff that they need to have in the online. You just gave me an idea for a video.
Yeah, if you ain't got the memory card, I'm like, oh man, this is just too much here, man.
Yeah.
This is like very expensive. You talking about something, man, anti-consumerism. That's expensive, niche, peripheral, man. I can't play movies on it. Can't do no Netflix, none of that stuff. Can't play no Blu-rays, none of that stuff. I gotta buy these expensive cards for 7-year-olds. I'm like, yo, come on, my God, man.
But I have to tell you this again. I don't care about Netflix, bro. I gotta.
I'm just saying though. I mean, I understand, but overall though, I'm like, Jesus though.
Yeah.
She's asking me. I didn't know the thing had no damn Netflix. I'm like, what Netflix.
Yeah. But I got my Switch to play games though, bro.
I'm just saying, but like I said, you're fortunate to have multiple devices. Everyone everyone can't be the OB1. Right? Everybody can't be financially secure. You know what I mean?
But I say this though, bro. the Switch, if they have get more third-party support,
how can they though?
they
Really speaking, though, you know what I mean?
sell the system sells.
Yeah, but
They
it's not
would
gonna be
get.
the
They
same
would.
game.
But they would have studios. They would outsource it to studios to modify the game. Like NBA 2K18,
It's on 360.
What'd you say?
It's on the 360.
But go and look at the Xbox One version and the Switch version running side by side.
Wait a minute. Hey, I'm most important. This is a drug-free show. Okay?
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, it looks a little better, but
it's a lot better.
It looks good.
Come on, that's for NBA 2K and 4K with HDR. We ain't about to do this. The Switch is running the 360 version, man.
It looks good, bro. I don't think it's running the 360 version. I think it's
like the same thing with it's like the same thing with FIFA. They're not running the Frostbite engine 3.0.
Oh, no, yeah, I know FIFA's a completely different engine.
But that's what I'm saying. You know, it's not. I've always said this. I said I know that the Switch may be successful. It is what it is. But the fact of the matter, when developers have to go out of their way to shoehorn games or make special engines for something like the Wii, although yes, the Wii got Call of Duty, but it wasn't the same Call of Duty that they had on the 360 and the PS3.
But I think, man, the Wii was standard definition first, and the Wii was like way like it was huge difference between the Wii and the Xbox 360. I don't think the gap is as big from the Switch and the base model Xbox One. I don't think the gap is that as far as graphics, how it was on the Wii, man. I'm just saying, bro.
It's a big enough that they can't get Frostbite 3.0.
They can't get what?
Frostbite 3.0.
Oh, I don't
That's the thing that powers the Star Wars and the powers all their games. Star Wars, FIFA. You know what I mean? They use that Frostbite 3.0.
FIFA on the Switch still looks good, bro.
Man, whatever, bro. We gonna listen. No HDR. We gonna agree to disagree on that one right there, man. Now listen, I will say this: the Mario game looks good. Looks cool. The Mario looks cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
Very colorful, but it's it's not a graphically demanding game. Nintendo does well at that right there for their games to look well on their platform, and that's my biggest issue with Nintendo. They make their hardware to suit their exclusives, and third parties are second. This is what we got.
You're right. Yeah. Nintendo has been them first.
You know what I mean? It's always them first, and I mean, it is what it is. But anyway,
they always been like that though.
I'm gonna listen. If anybody got any questions, you can ask my man OB1. I mean, why he's here before he go, before the man, the myth, the legend leaves. Ask us anything.
I'll probably be back. I'm gonna get you one day on my channel, bro.
Oh, whatever, clever, bro. I listen. I told none of the vowel language. You got it, man.
Yes, sir.
FIFA's missing game mode. Yahoo recently, but come on,
bro. Man. It is. FIFA was missing game modes on the Switch. I don't know how it was on the Xbox, but on the Switch we couldn't play with friends.
OB John said the Switch version of NBA 2K is 30 frames. A travesty. Could say like,
it is 30 frames, but the gameplay is smooth. I still played. I like it. I have fun.
But you just said you take frame rates over. Come on,
you're right. No, don't get me wrong. I would, but the game still plays good. I still like it. I mean, I would prefer the game to be at 60 frames per second. I would.
I am an Obi man, but I like your style and thoughts. Like, appreciate it. Come rock out with me, man. Obi, my dude, man. I don't watch a lot of these Nintendo cats. Rock out with me, man. Like I ain't, you know what I mean?
You're the big bad wolf, bro.
I don't know why, man. my brother, Mr. Free to Be Me, says, "See, I told you one day you would be back at Saving the Princess." Nah, I ain't, man. I refuse. But anybody got any questions? Just tag Obi on my name in before we get up out of here.
Yeah. I'm about to head out in a little bit.
A graphics rule, I can play a game at 30 frames. Yo, he said, J-Wag said, yo, ask him how it feels about Nintendo charging $10 more for games that are on Xbox and PS4.
Oh, bro, yeah. And because a lot of dudes will use the portable because you could play it, you're sort of getting two games in one, but I really don't care about the portable aspect too much. Games like I'm getting Payday 2. Payday 2 comes out today on the Switch tonight. $50, bro.
$50? Is that old game?
$50? Bro, to make it worse, I have it for free. I have it for free right now, bro, on Game Pass.
You want to buy it again?
Because I want to play it with dudes online, bro.
Well, I forgot. I'm sorry.
And so I like gaming with guys, man. And so I'm gonna pick it up. I'm a double dip. I'm gonna play the game. But I do think Nintendo, and I think a lot of Nintendo fans aren't even aware that some of these games we're getting getting ripped off, really. Like there are a couple games. I can't remember the names of them off the top of my head.
A few
where,
of them.
yeah, where they're more expensive on the Switch, and I think one of the ways Nintendo justifies it because not is you could play it on the go as well. Well, I don't really care for the handheld, but a lot of guys do. A lot of guys buy the Switch because they could game on the go, and so that's their justification that you have it's sort of like you're getting 2 games in one.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know what I mean. I got one good. I'm gonna take one more question of this. My man, he said, Obi-Wan, what's your favorite Nintendo Switch game?
Favorite Nintendo Switch game right now, probably Mario Odyssey, bro.
My man name was Hacky Sack. He said,
Hacky Sack, Mario Odyssey or Breath of the Wild. I like both of them, bro. Thanks for asking, bro.
All right, all right.
No.
One last question. My man got to go. The myth, the legend, he got a whole ass. One last question. What we got here?
Hey.
Obi-Wan's one cool brother. Okay. Quiet Lion Gaming. He said, I'll read his last comment. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, okay. Hacky said, at next gen, any Switch games you're looking forward to? You know, that's a hell of a question there.
Oh, he asked you any Switch games?
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Let me try to say what games are coming out for you.
Yeah.
he said I could get. I would say do, but you go get that.
You know what? I would like a kick-ass Kid Icarus game.
Okay. Yeah. A dope Kid Icarus.
That takes me back to a very special point in my life. I would like to see a dope Kid Icarus game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They knew to revive that franchise. They tried it on the 3DS, but I think it would be good on the Switch. Yeah. I play Kid Icarus.
Yeah, I would love to see that with some next gen graphics, a little bit dolled up.
Bro, you don't like Metroid? You ever played?
You know, I'm not really too big on first persons, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, as of recently, Doom got me back into first person shooters, bro.
No, I mean, it make me dizzy at the well. I mean, I can do them, but
the perspective.
I got burnt out with shooters on the 360, man. With just
okay. Oh yeah. That's all they had.
I mean, I just got back into Gears. Gears is the third person.
Gears third person.
Yeah, but yeah, it's like too many. But if they make it the Metroid and they went third person, you know, like you know, I'll be all over that, man. Okay. But anyway, thank you for rocking out with a Spur of the Moment show.
You got it, bro.
My brother Obi wanted to swing by to show some love, man. I appreciate it, man.
Hey.